Hi, I'm Dan Palomino with KW Big Island and the Hawaii team. Well, there's been a lot of discussion in the news lately about commissions and real estate agents and commission lawsuits and whether or not the way we do real estate is going to be different. I don't know if you've been following any of this with the commission lawsuits that have been going on across the U.S., but there's a push out there by some people to change the way real estate is done and the system in which we do it. And then one of the main points of contention is the buyer's agent and the buyer's agent representation. And a lot of discussion about whether or not the buyer should pay their own agent or whether or not the seller should pay their own agent, should pay the buyer's agent. Now, I'm not going to get into any of that right now because I think this is a long way from being settled. We're talking about many years of this tied up in courts. But what I do want to talk about is the value that a buyer's agent brings to the table. And I think that, some people have said, well, do I really need a buyer's agent? Couldn't I just represent myself? Couldn't I go directly to the listing agent? And yes, those are all possibilities. But I think when you're buying in Hawaii, it's a little bit of a different ballgame. A lot of people buying here are buying second homes and investment homes, and they're not here. They're back on the mainland, and they really need a trusted resource, a friend, a relationship, somebody they can rely on back here in Hawaii to help them because they're so far away, and trying to manage a property from afar can be difficult. So I think in a secondary market like Hawaii, the buyer's agent is probably more important than ever and is not going away. All that said, I do think that buyers and buyer's agents should have an honest and thoughtful discussion about value and what does the buyer's agent bring to the table in the form of value. And so we've put together this sheet. And on this sheet, there's about 20 different points about what we do for our buyers throughout the whole process. It's everywhere from strategic planning to making the offers, to negotiations, to finalizing the offer, the inspection process, repairs, appraisals, managing title and escrow, managing closing, post-closing. As I said, about 20 to 22 items that a buyer's agent does for their buyer when they're representing them. I put this together because I think it's absolutely critical that if you're a buyer and you're thinking about using us or you're trying to choose what agent to use, I think you need to know what value they bring to the table. So this sheet is now going to get posted up on our website, and you're going to be able to get that right under the buyer tab. Or you can always email me and say, hey, Dan, can you send me your value proposition for a buyer's agent? And I will email it to you, and I'm happy to go over it with you. In fact, when I sit with buyers for the very first time and we're having that consultation and they're trying to decide who they want to use, I go over this sheet and let them know everything that we do for you and what we bring to the table, our expertise, our professionalism, right? And how that helps you. So again, if you ever want to have the value proposition conversation, I'm happy to have it. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, contact us here at the Hawaii team, 808-913-0899, 808-913-0899, or thehawaiiteam.com. Aloha.